After you are humbled through these experiences, which takes a long time and it takes some deep thinking and sometimes pain and suffering, or defeated situations in front of you, whether it's failure in success or failure in relationship, to see over and over how you have failed over the years, and then it's a humbling experience. So once you are humble, then the realizations start to take place. You start to realize that I things are not working out. I have evidence that things are not working out in my success, things are not working out in my relationship. I need to do something. So I need to take some actions. And this is when you take real actions. This is when you realize that now I need to become more intentional about my well being and my outcomes. Because when you see other people and they're succeeding, you think that they're doing something magical to succeed. No, they're just simply working with their belief system, and they're really implementing the new belief system that they need to have in order to succeed. And when you see that success and their outcome, there's a sense of jealousy, there's a sense of competition, like how did he do it? How did she do it? And why can I do it? But it's some inner work that we have to do. So after realization, we start to take some real actions, and it's through practice that we're going to do that. Is through looking at and observing the exactly what is it that we're doing that we can change, and it's small changes that we can implement, step by step process that we can implement. I teach that. I teach that and I coach that for thousands of people, and it really helps them out. They're able to go through the steps and daily coaching. They're able to implement that in their life and then see the outcome. So it's a real deal. It's a real thing that you can apply to your life and make those changes and get the different outcome. You can consider this to be a playful thing too, that let me see how I can get different outcomes by communicating differently, believing differently, and thinking differently. So once we start to implement that in our life, we will start to see some real changes that we might not have seen for years. And then suddenly you realize that it was really simple, but it took us many years because some of the core beliefs are really deeply embedded. And it's really hard to tackle that. It's really hard to become humble, it's really hard to realize them. So it takes us to our knees sometime to realize and recognize that. And it takes us through the pain and suffering, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it because at the end, your life is going to be the way you want it to be.